Alright, get your Ozarks riding skills honed. You're gonna need them. Alright, hot dog, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Remember, when you're riding on these twisties and turns around the Ozarks, the speed limit and those little yellow speed limit signs are your friends. Believe me. See that? A little 45 mile an hour, they're telling you, slow it down, hot dogs. Little trail braking. Okay, a lot of trail braking. For those of you who don't believe that we have engine braking capability, most of this is engine braking. I don't go to neutral until I get to 1800 RPMs. And by that time I'm riding about 10 miles an hour. Table Rock Lake. Oh, look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Fantastic. When I get to this point, I always just think, okay, now I'm in the Ozarks. Yeah, like some of those scary curves up on I-44 at 70 miles an hour don't count. And they don't. Now I'm in the Ozarks. I'm in another world. I am looking for P. No, not the bodily function. The road. It'll be up here a few miles. And tell you what, I'm really enjoying this. Now, for those of you who ride motorcycles and think that anytime you let off the gas on a scooter, you're in neutral, you're not. Now, I have a YouTube friend whose opinion I do respect a great deal. But for some reason, this individual, as intelligent as he is, doesn't seem to understand how the CVT works. No, okay. I got nobody here. What? There. I just let off the throttle. Look at that. Engine braking capability. Granted, I'm going uphill too. So I do have engine braking capabilities. It's not only, you know, drive and neutral. You let off the gas and basically your clutch, which is a centrifugal clutch, is still engaged. Your engine is still engaged. So when you let off the gas, your engine is slowing down the bike. Just like any other type of vehicle. You let off the gas, the vehicle slows down. Now, I've got to tell you, if I get down to 1800 RPMs, I go into what you would consider neutral. Now, when I get down to 1800 RPMs, I'm usually going about 10 miles an hour. I don't even really need to use the brakes at that point in time. I can use my feet if I have to. Of course, I prefer to use the brakes because shoes are more expensive than brake pads. Go figure, huh? And apparently in his area, what's going on is he's living in a tourist area. So what goes on is they rent these 50cc bikes, and you've got a lot of folks that are renting these bikes, and they are acting like jerks on them. Now, I've seen this before when I've been out and about. Even down here in Eureka Springs, they rent 50cc scooters, mopeds, whatever you want to call them. They do rent them down here, and you see those guys taking chances that nobody in their right mind would take. And they're acting stupid, possibly because they have no real training on two wheels, or no real experience, and their only experience with riding a motorcycle or dirt bike is, well, up north my uncle had one. Yeah. Wow. So remember, we have a clutch on here. We have and it does basically the same thing as a clutch on a mini bike. It's the same principle. RPMs go up, shoes go out against the bell drum, and push the bike forward. Yay! So we do have that. See, right now, engine braking capability. There you go. I don't need to do the engine. Okay, hot dog, cut it out. So we do have engine braking capabilities. A lot of people don't understand that about the bikes. They just think that, well, when you let go of the throttle, you're automatically in neutral. No, that's not how a CVT works. The clutch has to disengage first. Every bike is different as to where it will disengage. If you've done modifications to the clutch, it might disengage at 2,000. It might disengage at 1,500. I hope not, because it's awful low. I mean, when I take off, my bike basically the clutch engages at about 2,400 RPMs. Or let me just rephrase it. 2,400 RPMs is what it takes. The office. Yes, we had lunch there. 2,400 RPMs is what it takes to get the bike, the shoes and the clutch to engage the drum. Before that point in time, they're not engaging. So we do have engine braking capability. Just so you know, so you don't sound like a crazy man when you're moaning and bitching about scooters. Even my Elite, my SA50, I can't tell you what RPMs the clutch engages or disengages at because I don't got a tachometer on it. My little SA50's got 26,000 miles. Yeah, I've turned it over twice. Can you believe that? And it does the same thing. It gets down to a low speed, clutch disengages, it freewheels. But by the time it's freewheeling, I'm going about 5-10 miles an hour. So it's a real easy thing to guess at that it's either neutral or drive, but it's not. Also, when you're, see, going downhill, there's your engine braking. See, the RPMs are coming down. I'm at 4,000 RPMs, 3,500 RPMs, 3,000 RPMs. See, there you go. So remember, we have engine braking just like you do. Did they ever open that White River? Yeah, they opened it up again. I'm almost there. Yay! Fandickle-tastic. Alright, this turns into 23 when you get into Arkansas. Alright, alright. We are here. Yep, that's Lance's. We are here. 10:52 Eastern Standard Time. Or basically 2.5 hours from where I stopped in Springfield, or just east of Springfield.